Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Saka! So Justa gets good distance on it. Subimendi. Martinelli. Rice. Muscular approach does pay off here. St. Justa. Aim forwards. Raya claims it, and the danger passes. And that's been won straight back, and back to the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. Subimendi. It's Rice. Rice. That is a brilliant interception. Looking to break at pace. That is a great kick out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Subimendi. Rice. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Now here's the delivery. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear. Lovely feeding. Shot a goal! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid it.
Aimed in towards the centre. And he's heaved it away. They get a throw in. Here's Martinelli. Calafiori. Rice. Takes a shot! Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he latch on to this? St. Justa tries to clear. Trincao, gently done. Oh, they could break here. Suarez. defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba forwards and with intent. Calafiori shifted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Lobbed in behind. There will be a throw-in. St. Justa. And they've got a throw. It's a loose ball. Looking for support. Takes aim and crosses. And claimed it back swiftly. Subimendi. Suarez. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. St. Justa. Driving on, a real charge here. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Trincao. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Suarez, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Odegaard moved on forwards, and he's running through. Sporting have reclaimed it. Trincao. Shot!
Trincao just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Subimendi. Rice. And it's Timber. Nice control. Now who's going to be first to this? Subimendi. Odegaard. Oh, what a pass! Oh, such a clever touch. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, what can they make of this? Suarez. St. Justa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's going to go a long way. Gabriel. Saka. Timber proves just a little bit too strong. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played it again. Header comes in! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Ødegaard shifted upfield. Saka could try cutting inside here. That'll be a corner. Now this could be a chance. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? Cleared away. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori. Aim forwards. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gonzalo Inacio. It's an inviting looking ball that. Trincao!
Sporting, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Timber. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. Gonzalo Inacio, up towards the front line. Out of play for a throw. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Shoots! Confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Rice plays it short. Timber opts to play it back. Does really well to win the ball there. Great defending, strong and determined. Timber. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that is a... Tries a shot! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Rice. Oh, it's come loose. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Saka thinks one through. Sanjusta attempts a clearance. And that's a good ball. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Calmly anticipates. Out to the right. Timber. And it's Rice. And it's played forward. Timber. Subimendi. Rice. Calafiori, gently done. And here's Martinelli. Rice. Ødegaard. Timber swings it across. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Saka battling down that right flank. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Very nicely done. In by Saka. Trincao. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down. Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Sporting are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
So far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the shot! Trincao. And it's played forward. Suarez. Trincao forwards and with intent. Rice. Saliba. Calafiori. And it's Rice. In with the challenge. Trincao. Suarez. Showing good feet. Oh, this... Oh, shooting chance! Ødegaard, gently done. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Arsenal go into the lead. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared.
Sporting clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rice. Martinelli. Trincao. Timber. Rice. Subimendi. Timber. Saka. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rice. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Can he deliver? Rice. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Odegaard. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Now, what about a counter-attack? Suarez knocks it out wide. Saliba gets it away. Steaming on goalwards. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. Martinelli. Sporting needing a change of fortune here. Trincao. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Timber does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Subimendi. Odegaard. Aim forwards. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Martinelli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. throw-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Searching pass he's played there. And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Trincao looking to add to his goal. Trincao. And he cuts out the supply. Trincao. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice played out towards the right wing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Saka. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. He's had a shot! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Martinelli certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So here comes a substitution. Inacio shifted upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Zubimendi. Martinelli played with finesse. Saka. That's the throw. So there's going to be another change here. Saka. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Gabriel. Martinelli. Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Zubimendi. Ødegaard looks to the other side. Martinelli going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba, it's a sharp pass. Trincao. Proves too strong. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Odegaard. And here's Martinelli! He should have put that one away.
Martinelli is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Trincao. Rice. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. Saka tries making a foray down the right. Saka. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, they could be... He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. Has crossed into the middle. And they've got rid. Martinelli. Rice. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Inacio can get it clear. Now it's Odegaard. Martinelli. He's being urged to shoot. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Zubimendi. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori. That's a throw. And here's Martinelli. Rice providing an outlet on that flank. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Martinelli. Arsenal awarded another corner. Stop it going out. Martinelli. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. And that's a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gabriel, just 5 minutes remaining now. Saka, oh, nice touch. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. caresses it through. Trincao. St Justa, nicely aimed pass. Oh, terrible pass. This could be their final throw of the dice. And he thumps it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Gonzalo Inacio. Saka wins the duel this time. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw. Sporting are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cross goes in there. Deftly away. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Gabriel clears it away. That's good play. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Zubimendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Inacio does really well to win the ball there. Trincao. St Justa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saliba. Rice. And that will be the final act. Sporting played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here